Being an entrepreneur is no easy task. You have to wear so many hats, do so many jobs, and oftentimes it feels like there's just not enough time in the day, even if you're working more than 12 hours out of your day. And if you're like me, no matter how many hours you work, whether it be 12, 14, 15, or even 16, you're still having that feeling sometimes of, man, I should be doing more. But when you look at it, you're already working your ass off. But what if I told you guys that there's a way to get more done in less hours, and there's ways to improve your productivity that you haven't been taking advantage of so far? In this video, I'm going to be telling you guys some of the biggest productivity hacks used by some of the most successful entrepreneurs that we know today, like Elon Musk, Zuckerberg, you name it. They're trying to squeeze the most productivity out of every single second that they have of their day. These same tips and tricks can help you guys get more done and do more in 2023 and allow you to hit your goals quicker and faster than you could have without them. So let's get into these 4 productivity hacks. Tip number 1 is prioritizing tasks and starting your days out with a plan. For me, I have a weekly spreadsheet where I have all of my projects mapped out for the entire month. Every Monday, I jump in there and I make sure that every single time I go to make a to-do list in the morning or the night before, that my top 3 priorities for the day are going to be all dedicated towards that big project that I want to accomplish that week. It is easy to get caught up in the work week and all of the different emails, notifications, and people calling you, but not all tasks are created equal, and creating a task list is about being proactive versus being reactive. If you guys can be proactive, you can be calculated about where you're spending your time and what's getting your attention. Another way that is popular to prioritize tasks and make lists is by using something called Eisenhower's matrix. This is when you use the matrix to categorize tasks into 4 categories: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and not urgent or important. By having these 4 quadrants on any to-do list that you're making, I do mine on a piece of paper because I like crossing things out. Whenever something comes up in your day, whether it be an email, whether it be somebody that you need to call back, you can put that task into one of the quadrants, and once you write it down, it's kind of out of your mind and you can focus on what you are working on. This allows you to see the task, notice that you need to do it, put it in its right assignment, and then structure your day by doing the most important things first that are going to move you towards your goal and working your way towards the things that are just not urgent or important. Tip number 2 is using a timer. A timer is one of the most underrated tools for productivity and efficiency. It seems so common sense, but if you're using a physical timer or a timer on your computer, you can set your time for a 1 hour or a 50-minute or a 45-minute working session, and during that time, set hardcore rules that nobody can distract you. You put yourself in a situation where there's no noises that can distract you, use noise canceling headphones, and you turn all your notifications off. There's a book called Deep Work, and that book taught me the importance of working in sprints. Your mind is designed to give its all and get into flow in certain sprints of time. And working for 12 hours straight with no breaks just isn't an effective use of your memory. It's not an effective use of your creativity, and you will not make the best decisions. Instead, by working in sprints, and you can start out with 15-minute sprints where you go 15 minutes with no distractions and work your way up to 90 minutes. I personally like 60 minutes, that's my sweet spot. I work 60 minutes, take a 15-minute break, 60 minutes, 15-minute break, and throughout the day, you would be amazed about the amount of stuff that you can get done in those working blocks. The 15-minute breaks can be used for a little social media dopamine hit or whatever you need, but by scheduling time and allowing yourself to do whatever you want in that 15-minute break, that is going to be critical for you to have those hour-long blocks or 15-minute blocks or whatever you pick that are undistracted. Tip number 3 is eliminating any distractions. Going back to the timer principle, all of this is going to be about unlocking what you already have to work with in your mind. We know what we're good at, or we're learning something to be better at something, right? So here, we're really just trying to eliminate all distractions. I have 0 notifications allowed on my phone, not even text messages. Nobody can get through to call me. Nobody can send me an email that's going to throw me off my flow because I don't even have the email open during these working sessions. I have scheduled times throughout the day where I will look at my email, because the number one destroyer of productivity in the professional workplace is email. Emails are not something that somebody needs an instant reply to. If they needed you to have something done urgently, they're gonna call you, they're gonna text you. It is more than acceptable to reply to all of your emails every 24 hours. If you think back to when you sent an email, are you expecting a response in less than 15 minutes? No. So oftentimes what happens is people see a new notification, whether it be on email, whether it be a Slack, and they think they need to give it their attention right away. And they then get off track and they're going to do something that email asked them to do. And by the time that they finish that email and sent it off, there's a new one in the inbox, and it's this hamster wheel. Rather than batching it all into the end of the day or a specific time in the middle of the day where you know that hour is just dedicated towards email, you're gonna knock everything out, and I promise you, you're gonna get to 3 times the amount of emails as you would have if you were just watching your inbox all day long and running from thing to thing. And tip number 4 is using breaks. Burnout is not gonna help you get anything done faster or more effectively or in a better state than taking some breaks here and there. It is often like a disease of an entrepreneur to feel like, I should be doing more, I should be working more, I shouldn't be sitting around right now, I shouldn't go out to dinner with that friend, I should be reading, I should be working, I should be answering emails, I should be doing fulfillment. You need breaks to have your quality of work be higher than it ever was before. It can often sound counterintuitive, and entrepreneurs and business people alike will often feel guilty for taking breaks or making time to go do that hike. But in reality, it's going to make you guys a better worker, and taking those breaks is gonna maximize your productivity. And this could be as short as taking a quick walk around your apartment complex, a walk around your neighborhood. 5 minutes is all it often takes. I've ran into multiple situations where I'm trying to code something or I'm trying to work on something and it's just not clicking. I'm running into issues, there's roadblock after roadblock, and I'm getting frustrated and more frustrated. And instead of working through that time and trying to just push and becoming more frustrated and not coming to an answer, I've oftentimes took a quick walk outside, came back, and the answer has come to me because I'm able to look at something in a completely different way after just stepping away for even a few minutes. Now, it is time to take action. If you implement any of these productivity hacks, you don't have to go all in on all 4 right away. Just choose one and try to incorporate 1 a day or 1 a week, or increase 1 a week. Maybe you start with 15-minute working blocks and you work your way up to an hour over the course of 3 months. It doesn't matter. All that matters is you make small changes starting now. So if you're able to just close this video and pause this video and start implementing something into your daily routine or daily schedule, whether it be 5-minute working blocks where you put your phone away for 5 minutes if you're that tied to it, or if you go straight in for 30-minute working blocks, it's going to make a difference. I can promise you that. By implementing these productivity hacks, you're gonna be able to make the most out of your days. You're going to get more done in less time, and you will enjoy life more. Remember, it's about prioritizing your tasks, using a timer to block out deep working sessions, eliminating distractions, and taking calculated breaks. With these tips and these tricks and these hacks that some of the most influential business people of the world are using in their day-to-day lives, you're going to be able to get ahead, and you're going to have the upper hand on any of your competitors in your business field. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, like and subscribe. Check me out on TikTok or Instagram, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.